You retired back to the Snapping Line Tavern to discuss your options following the battles of the day and discovered a sea hag may be behind the recent bird attacks on Saltmarsh. After running a few vital errands, you decided to investigate the hag's trail and also discuss the strange trapdoor that Rodri had found in one of the abandoned houses of Crabber's Cove. Atticus went to talk to the sailors at the docks and Mariners Guildhall and met an old salt called Brint Sea Blossom, who told him a tale of how she was attacked by gulls whilst investigating a mass of sargassum east of the town. Deciding to hire a boat and explore it during the next low tide, Atticus inquired about hiring a boat and was given the name of Captain Wayne Lynchfield. You had the rest of the day to kill, so decided to investigate Crabber's Cove. Beneath the old ramshackle houses, you discovered the entrance to an ancient temple of Pholtus, and caged within, inside a strange crystal cell, a mysterious and tall man who introduced himself as Zolek Aramastus. Zolek told you a strange fairy tale concerning a priestess of Pholtus and her fateful meeting with the dark and powerful Duke, and he tried to persuade you to free him in exchange for information. Exploring the tomb and passing by the wards and traps laid by the ancient Templars, you discovered a book that laid out the true history of Zolek. You also discovered a silver blade lying in a black box of iron that could only seemingly be wielded by someone of good heart. You resisted Zolek's benedictions and left the tomb, but not before he spoke to Hecate and told her that he saw a shadow over her like a great green hand, and that she should seek the pearl of putrescence. The rhinoceros would bring her the sign. As you left, eager for the light of the sun, Zolek exhorted you once more, promising information in exchange for gifts. And so you emerge, covered in the dust of ages past, into the bright light of a new day. It's it's early afternoon now. As you emerge, blinking back into the sunlight.
So
What would you like to do?
I'll head to the Mariners Guild and see if I can get that boat.
Okay, are the rest of you going with him, or are you...
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
go, don't we?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll all head that.
Okay, let me just share the town map, just in case you haven't got it. Okay, you head up from Crabber's Cove. A strange mood of silence over you as you consider what you found, and head up to the Mariners Guildhall. A large building on the eastern edge of the town, comprising 2 floors made of old ship planks and heavily decorated with fishing trophies, nets and other maritime paraphernalia. The doors are open, leading into a big, wide hall with tables and benches laid out and a bar at the far end. Hanging above the bar are 2 stuffed swordfish.
They're big.
Is anyone in there?
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 people in there. You don't recognise any
I
of them.
go up to the bar.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of serving girls at the bar.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm after Captain Lynchfield.
Captain Lynchfield. Oh, he's just gone down to the docks.
Where?
He's gone down to his boat.
Can you point me in the right direction for the dock?
The docks.
His
No.
boat.
The dock that his boat is attached to.
Oh. Yes, it's just the docks south of the fishmonger plant. It's called the Nice and Easy.
Puncher.
Thank you. Okay, just leave.
Make it a hit roll, Dave.
No.
Yeah, just leave.
Okay.
And head down to the fishmongers. I've been past. I know where the fishmongers is. I've been past it before.
Yeah. It's a hive of activity, despite there not being many boats around at the moment.
So that dock to the southeast of it, is that where Nice and Easy is?
It is, yes. Yeah. Well, there is a boat there. Yeah. As you get closer, you can see it's got the word Nice and Easy painted on the hull in orange paint.
Okay, so I'll walk up. Is there anyone around it?
Yeah, there's a few people around it. There's a few sailors gathering ropes.
Oh.
There's a guy with a clipboard
Okay, sorry.
who's sort of making notes and looking at various crates on the dockside.
What time of day is it?
It's early afternoon.
Okay. Are any street vendors or anybody selling food or anything?
Not around here, no. The man with the clipboard looks at you, watching. Can I help you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. One of us is AFK at the moment. Could you just hold on a second?
He's the only one that knows the name of the captain because we can't remember because we've had way too much to smoke.
Well, if he's away from the quayside, I'll hold on a few minutes.
So sorry, pizza just arrived.
Ooh. What you got?
Mighty meaty.
Meaty, goodness. Likes a lot of meat in him.
God.
Where's the captain? I'm after Captain Lynchfield.
Oh, he's on board. I can go and get him. What's it in relation to?
I want to see if he wants to rent out his Nice and Easy.
Okay, he goes back up the gangplank onto the ship and disappears for a few moments.
You ain't know them.
After a while, a tall man strides down. He's dressed in seafaring gear, light jerkin and trousers, so they're particularly well tailored. Long black leather boots. He's got short cropped black hair with large sideburns. These are the people I was talking to you about, Captain. He comes up. Hey, how can I help you?
Stevie G.
Captain, Commander Barron, at your service. I was wondering, I'm in need of a boat, and I was wondering if yours was up for rent.
Maybe. Where would you be going?
It'd be a trip out for the early first tide at 4 a.m, about 3 miles up the coast. 3 leagues up the coast, sorry.
When would you be looking to leave?
Well, 3 leagues up the coast, we're only talking about an hour. So, maybe if we get here for about 2 a.m.
I need to check with the crew. We're starting that early.
Yeah, if we're hitting the 4 a.m. early tide, then...
And when would you be returning?
We'll probably be there for a few hours, I would think.
Listen, my good man, if I may interdict, our journey is more of a quest, and it's at the behest of the council, and we are investigating the mysterious goings-on that have been happening in your town, and it's in your own interests to assist us, and you should relay this to your crew, really, because You know, it's only going to.
He's just standing there with his arms crossed, raised, looking at the note.
He's staring down at you,
for
his
the better,
eyebrows
huh?
raised. You can make a persuasion check.
Oh, God, I'm not very good at that. But we'll give it a roll.
I'm sure we could have a word with the council to get them to cover the costs, some of the costs, maybe add a bit extra.
Let me talk to the crew. Give me 5 minutes.
Thank you, Captain.
He goes off and chats to the guy with the clipboard, who then runs off up the gangplank. So what do you think's behind all these attacks, then?
Well, that's one of the things we're going to find out.
After a few minutes, the man with the clipboard comes trotting back down, whispers something in the captain's ear. Aye, well, the crew are willing to do it if it's for the right payment. Normally, starting that early, I'd be asking for a gold piece, but seeing as you asked so nicely, he nods at Tiberius. Should we say 5 silver?
5 silver it is. I'll get it out now and give it to him.
Right, we'll be here at 2 o'clock.
We'll see you at 2 in the morning. Thank you, Captain.
Odd.
Inventory. 5
Good
silver.
job, Atticus.
This
Serious?
Tiberius strolls off back towards the pub, all like gangster. So it's done, boys.
Back in Darwin.
A gnome that's getting too big for his boots.
Okay.
Do we have Holly Love's notes, a physical copy, or did we just?
Yeah, she gave you the notes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take out the notes. Holly Love's notes, or the image. Is it north of rocky whalebone isles, seaweed lair of salt defiles, west of Saltmarsh, home of boats. Dead but not dead blubber floats. Seabirds do flock to widow's den. Slave to magic hawk through wren. Cursed by the lady of the sea. Close the eye and set us free. I wonder what eye it's talking.
I think I believe the eye to be some kind of idol statue or.
I think we need to be careful of that dead but not dead blubber. That's going to be the sargasm.
That will be the Sea Hag's lair, I can assure you, my fellow companions, that we are in for, so rest may be needed. We must endeavour on this course and be foolhardy.
You need to be
ready to go for combat. And,
if you're going to be down at the docks at 2 a.m., you need to rest probably late afternoon.
I'm gonna. It's not far off that now. I'm gonna head back to the slipping line, whatever it's called.
Snapping line.
I've got nothing to do.
Snapping line. But on the way back, I'm gonna stop at the armourer.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go into the armourer.
Okay. You head into the armourer, and Jasker's sitting in there. The young man.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
What would you give
Good
me
to
for
see you
this?
again.
And
What have you got there?
I'd put the plate armour that I found on the counter.
It's a bit old, sir. But it's well made.
Like me, then.
He doesn't smile, or there's no emotion flickers across his face at all.
Tiberius sniggers.
Bear with me 1 second. Just wait here, please, sir. I need to speak to my mother.
Of course.
Where are we? Okay. He comes back after a few minutes. We could give you 20 pieces of gold.
22.
As I said, sir, it's very old. It needs a bit of work.
Yep. But it's worth at least double that, and you know it. So once you've worked it up, you'll make triple.
Okay, you can make a persuasion check.
Oh, I got a phone
Can I make
call.
an intimidation check?
Well, what you just said wasn't very intimidating, so you
Okay.
need to. It sounded more like you were trying to persuade him than intimidate him. Why don't we settle on 21? And a handshake.
Sounds good.
Okay. He goes out and comes back with a pouch containing some coins. You can, if you can remove the plate from your inventory, you can add 21 gold to your inventory.
There it is.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So I'm going to give 5 gold to each of those guys.
Okay, tick off 15 gold. Everyone can add 5 gold to their character sheet.
Thank you, Atticus.
What do you want? Thank you.
Did you get that, Dave?
Wandered off.
Oh, has he? Okay.
I could hear him in the distance on his mic, talking to himself.
What did you just sound, Mark?
Plate
Wait.
armor.
Oh, plate armor. I was like, I don't remember you picking
Plate
up a
mail
plate.
armor.
I was like, I don't remember you picking up a plate.
Yeah, plate mail armor.
Okay. I think he's on the phone.
Yeah, sounds like it. Okay. What would you like to do?
I think we're heading back to the snapping line to go and get rest up before
Yeah.
get on the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you head up towards the snapping line and you get to where the council house is, you can see that a market has now been set up. There's a huge variety of stalls, barrels and crates. It's very busy. People are there hawking their wares.
Have a look around at the stalls generally. Anything of
Yeah, there's a very wide variety of goods. A lot of farming and fishing equipment, some construction equipment, a few weapons, a few pieces of leather goods. Someone selling furniture for houses.
I'll just have a wander around on the way back, wander through the stalls.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, none of the stalls particularly take your notice, except for one, which is a tent that's been set up. There's it's got red and white. It's red and white striped. It's a circular tent. There's a sign outside, hand painted, that says "Old Mam's Fortunes."
Point it out to the rest of the party.
Okay.
I've been going in there.
What, you want to get your fortune told by a fake witch?
And you know, he's fake. Might be right. Well, I'm not messing with the fakes.
They're all phonies.
Okay, so you wander through the market. You head up to the tavern.
Yeah, heading back to the tavern.
Okay.
Just going to get some sleep. Get a bite to eat, get some sleep.
Okay, would anybody else like to do anything?
Nope.
Okay, so Dave's still AFK, is he? I'm
I
guessing.
expect.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just wait a couple of minutes for him to get back, just in case he wants to do anything before I assign a rest.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm going to have to mute myself.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Look at these tired doggies. Oh dear. Tired puppies.
You've been out with them today or something?
Nah, they go to work with Becky, don't they?
Oh, do they? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got their own little kennel around the back of the
Aw.
office. So they have a play session first thing when I get there. I usually get there about 20 minutes early, so I'll have a play at 8 o'clock. They get a walk and a play at lunchtime, which is usually about 1. And
Do
then
they
some
interact with
come-
the other dogs there at all? Or...
Yeah, there's some dogs that are really social. They come in for like day crashes quite often,
Mhm.
so we see them like twice a week, some of them. So the ones that I know that are social, I'll chuck my 2 in there with them and just let them go crazy. Yeah, they love it. They all sleep well, don't they, Rich?
Yeah.
It's knackering for me though, because I put them in the playpen and walk them and stuff on my
Yeah.
lunch break. So
Moomins.
better than them being at home and them eating the house, being all sad.
Yeah, it's a problem with dogs. They're not like cats. You can't leave them on their own for hours on end, really. It's not very fair, is it?
Especially not rescue dogs. Alfie's very sort of socially anxious. If you leave him alone, he doesn't like it.
Stay with me.
I can take him to work if you want to go out.
It's like Rich. You can't leave him on his own.
Yeah.
I didn't check the weather. I might go on my bike. I didn't check the weather.
I miss you. When are you coming home? I'm hungry.
Sunday it is okay temperature-wise.
It's probably cold in the morning. It's been really.
It is in the
rough.
morning, but yeah, I might go for a ride.
Well, if you are, I'll just take the dogs.
I'm back. I don't know if Dave is.
He's
I
not
can hear
back
him
yet.
talking in the
Don't
background.
hear him.
No.
See what time I go to bed tonight. I'll make a decision based on that.
But you're not going to fall asleep in your chair again and come and wake me up
It's
at 3
not going to
o'clock.
be too late tonight because I've got to be up at 6 a.m. to check into my flight.
Ooh.
All's okay with the little one then.
Sorry, what was that? Didn't.
She's not got COVID anymore.
No, she tested negative today.
Oh,
So
brilliant. Good to hear.
just waiting for BA to cancel the flight now.
Oh, love the optimism.
Are you back, Dave?
That's right.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
Okay.
that's the thing with life, isn't it? Because you take so many kicks to the bollocks in life that you may as well just be like a monk and train yourself to take the kicks and the bollocks.
We are
And then you
also
just
here.
become zen to it then. Just open your legs and just receive.
So, Dave, you can add 5 gold pieces to your couch sheet
Oh,
because Atticus went and sold the plate armour he'd found.
oh. Thank you very
You
much,
then
Atticus.
wandered back up to the tavern, passing through a very busy market that had been set up,
yeah.
where there are plenty of things to buy if you're interested. And there was also, I don't know if you remember the old fortune teller you saw at the green market. She'd set up a stall there. So yeah, everyone's going to go and have a rest, but I just thought we'd wait just to see if there was anything you wanted to do.
I wanted to see if Wildak Myth and Son was still at the first chambers at Town Hall.
Okay.
I'll wander in.
Okay, so everybody else is going back to the tavern, is that correct?
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
going
Okay,
to
so on the way back, Rodri heads into the council.
See you back there.
see about that.
Right, I'll look him out. Try and listen to
Okay.
his distinctive voice.
You head in. You head down the long corridor, past the entrance to the main council chamber. Just bear with me 1 second.
Bobby Dazzler.
Okay, yes. The door to the room you met him in before still has the sign on the door. And you can hear him, several voices inside the room.
Okay. I'll push the door open and peer around. I don't know whether it's a private audience or not.
Okay, there's a young couple sat in front of his desk, and they appear to be looking at something on the desk.
I'll just try and get his attention. Just wave at him.
He looks up at you and he just raises one finger.
Yep. Okay.
As if
I'll
to say,
shut the
wait.
door and
Okay.
wait.
After about 10 minutes, the couple emerges from the room. The girl is crying softly, and the man has his arm around her, and he leads her off down the.
Oh dear. Oh. I'll walk in.
Hello, hello! And who do we have today at Will Backmittinson's Relics Roadshow?
It's Rodri Melworth. I believe I came to see you before with the.
It's
the
Rodri again,
stone.
everybody! And he kind of gives a big grin over your shoulder.
I'll look behind me.
So, come and sit down, Rodri. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from and what do you do for a living?
I've actually been here before, yes. My name's Rodri Melworth. I'm a travelling healer. And
A travelling
today.
healer, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't that a Bobby Dazzler?
I'm here today, hopefully, not to receive the same kind of bad news that the previous people had.
So, why are you here then?
Well, I've come across this wonderful sword. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about it.
A
I'll pull out
sword?
the
We don't get
sunblade.
too many of those on the Relics Roadshow. Well, let's have a look at it.
Put it out. Put it gently on the desk in front of him.
I say, that's a beauty. May I?
Yeah.
He goes to pick it up.
Of course, of course.
Now, tell me, Rodri, where did you find this? How long's it been in your family for?
Well, I've only recently come across it. It's only recently come into my possession, really. So I was wondering if you'd seen the likes of it before, because I certainly haven't.
Well, I don't remember seeing anything like this before, but let's have a look, shall we? And he goes off to next to a big bookcase that's filled with books, and he starts
God.
pulling a couple of books off and leafing through.
Careful. You might not. You might not want to touch it. Actually, has he gone to pick it up?
He's already picked it up, yeah.
Oh shit!
He looks at you quizzically. Now, why do you say that, Rodri?
It's very sharp, and one of my friends had a bad reaction to it.
Certainly is very sharp. Well, I can tell by looking at the blade and the way the metal is folded that this probably dates back to the 50th century, something like that. So it's
Ooh.
very old, probably quite valuable.
Oh, I see.
There's a small embossing here on the hilt, which is crafted from silver steel. It seems to be a symbol of Pholtus, the Lord of Light.
Oh, wonderful. Did you? I mean, I hate to bring it up, but you did mention value. I was wondering, is it very valuable?
Well, I don't think you'd find many people in Saltmarsh after this, but in the auction houses of Keymouth, I think this could fetch quite a pretty penny. Take a seat, Rodri. I want you to be sitting down for this.
I'll sit down. But okay.
Yes, I think if you took this to the Thunder Hall auction house in Keymouth, I think you might be quite pleased with the results of the sale, my friend. I think you'd be looking at well over 1,000 gold sovereigns.
What an honor ever. Thank you so much. Thank you. You've been a great help.
Well, you're very welcome. What a wonderful day we've had at the Relics Roadshow.
I'll pick it up and just walk out quickly.
Okay.
Back
You
to
shut the door
snapping
behind you as the music fades into the background.
line. It's stuck in your head. No, I didn't get much from him. Never mind. Didn't expect to.
Because he's a dick.
We found out it's very old. It's now the 58th century, so if he's
800
correct,
year old
it's at
school.
least 800 years old.
Yay. Okay, back to the snapping line.
Okay.
Grab a bit of food.
Okay.
Wave at Hannah.
Okay, she smiles at you.
Look for the others. Wait.
The others, I presume, have already gone upstairs.
Yeah,
maybe
they've gone to bed.
for a nap.
Okay. Get that down, Rodri. You're both looking very tired.
Yeah, well, I've got to be up. We've all up very early tomorrow, so if you hear us moving about early in the early hours of the morning, don't be worried. It's just me and my friends.
Say
Up to my
no
room.
more, Rodri. She gives you a wink.
Up to my room, take the food, and have a rest.
Okay. All right. You head up. Let me assign a long rest.
Long rest.
Ah.
Make me
That didn't advance the clock for some reason. Maybe advance it. There we go. So it's about midnight by the time you come round from your rest.
level up.
No.
Oh, come on. What's it about? When I did a whole chapter.
Not yet, you didn't.
Right then. Up at the crack of a sparrow's arse, and we'll get ourselves down the docks. Or wake everybody up, make sure they're all fucking ready to go.
Okay, you head down. The tavern's still quite busy at just after midnight.
I'll pocket then. I'll have a drink before we go.
Okay, what are you having to drink?
Off, Rodri.
Rodders.
Molly.
So, what are you having to drink, Tiberius?
I'll have a mead in the morning.
Mead.
Mead on your cereal.
It's honey. I want mead.
Oh, Neil, I better take that proficiency bonus off the Sunblade of Pholtus off me.
Yes.
Atticus
Thank
is just
you.
going to come down and get some a pint of ale.
I'll have a crab sandwich to go as well, please.
Did you say you took the proficiency off? Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mutton sandwich, if you know,
Okay.
if there's any-
The mead will be 2 copper. The food is gratis.
That's gone up a bit. Normally it's 1 copper.
That's what you drink.
It's the honey, dear.
Fine, here's your 2 copper. Thank you.
Expensive
Grab some
tastes.
breakfast before you go.
good idea.
Okay.
Claws disappearing down Tiberius's throat.
I'll wash it down with an ale, actually. I'll pay for an ale.
That's a copper for an ale.
Well, I need to take a copper off then, because I had one.
Maybe just one more for the road.
I think you've had quite enough, little man.
Careful, we'll be on the sea
Little
soon.
Man.
We'll be on the sea soon,
I'm a
Cyrus.
gnome, dear. Of course I'm little.
Well, half pint surely a good amount for you.
A what, sorry?
A half pint.
Calling him a half pint.
Okay, you.
I think you're what your
you have your
tongue,
drinks
lady.
and your food.
Please, I. Yes, we'll head down to the docks then when everyone's finished.
Okay, you head down to the docks. The marketplace has all the stalls have been shut, and there's still a few people about. But you head back down to the docks. You get there about 20 minutes early,
Yeah.
and the ship, the Nice and Easy, is a hive of activity. You count at least 10 crew members running around, securing ropes, running up the rigging.
Frigging in the rigging.
It's a two-masted sloop, about 60 feet in length.
Better stay out their way.
Okay. The captain's up near the top of the gangplank talking to a couple of the crew.
Morning, Captain.
Good morning to you. So,
Where do you want
are you
us?
all ready?
Yes, we're all ready.
Well, we're just about ready to heave to. You just need to tell us where we're going.
We're heading west up the coast. Hang on.
West of Saltmarsh.
West of Saltmarsh.
Where the seagulls gather.
About 3 leagues. There should be a lump of sargassum in the water. We need to find it. About 500 feet from the yards from the coastline.
Okay, well, it'll take us maybe 3 hours to get that far.
Okay.
Okay, you board the vessel.
Get a place. Sit with my back to
The
the
captain starts barking some orders. Put the washing out, lads! We're sailing! And they start to lower the sails, draw in the ropes, and push off from the dock side, and the ship slowly moves out into the waters. And you head out into the Azure Sea. You head out past the... let me just change the sounds 1 second. Where's it gone? After about 40 minutes, you're out of the main harbour of Saltmarsh and you're heading west. These tall cliffs border the ocean. You think you recognise some of them from when you sailed into town, but the town's soon left behind. The stars blanketing the sky above like a million pinpricks of light. It's a relatively clear night, just a few clouds around.
Yeah.
There's some lanterns hung out at the front of the ship, and there's a crew member out on the bowsprit keeping an eye out. The captain explains to you that there's the reefs around here are particularly dangerous.
Just give me a heads up, bro, if something out of the ordinary starts to happen. I'll just pay attention to the general orders and check everything.
Okay. Everything seems to be... this seems to be a relatively experienced crew. They seem to know what they're doing. The vessel seems to handle quite nicely in these relatively easy waters near the coast. The main danger appears to be the reefs, as I said. You can see the white caps breaking against rocks, poking up out of the surface of the ocean. And you carry on in that manner for a couple of hours. Can you make perception checks, please? Okay. Hecate, you've been going for a good couple of hours, and you see something, a mass. The moon comes out from behind Luna comes out from behind the clouds briefly, and you see a large mass. It doesn't quite look like an island, but it's over to the south, a bit further away from the shore.
I'll point it out to the others and then raise it to the captain. Captain, what is that over there?
I don't really know.
Go and have a look.
It's difficult to make out in the darkness, but you can see waves breaking against something. It's certainly not charted rocks in this area. Would you like us to go in a bit closer?
I think that would be a fine idea, Captain. Hoist the main brace. Scour the deck. Nail that man's foot to the deck.
He gives
I'll
a chuckle.
glare at Tiberius.
20 degrees to port!
Walking around with his hands on his hips. Very pleased with himself.
The boat slowly starts to turn in the direction. As you get closer, the first thing that hits you is the stench of rotting flesh, bird excrement and fish carrion, which washes over the ship. Several of the sailors have sort of pinched their noses at the smell. And as you get closer, you can see an enormous whale looming in the water ahead, its carcass teeming with seabirds. And it rises from a web of surrounding sargassum like an island. Its eye sockets are empty, gulls pecking and tearing at its blubber. Its open mouth is cavernous. And then you see burning torches inside its mouth, lighting the way down the tunnel of its throat.
What?
Dead, not dead. Steer as close as you can, Captain. And then we'll. Does he have a little boat? Is there a little row?
Yeah, there's a little sally boat you can you can lower into the water.
Seabirds
okay.
do flock at Widow's Den. Is it Widow's Den, maybe? This could be Widow's Den that the pet keeper was keeping notes on.
Then let's go take a look.
Well, that's mighty strange, I don't mind saying.
It is indeed.
If you want to
Can you
take
have
the
one of your men
rowboat
row
out,
us
I
out?
can drop anchor here.
Yeah, can you have one of your men row us out?
Drop anchor!
I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
He orders the little rowboat to be lowered over the side. With a splash, it drops down into the water, and some rope ladder is thrown over the side and fixed to the taffrails on the ship. How long do you want us to wait for you?
Good couple of hours, would you say?
I would say if we're not back by midday, head back.
Right you are.
I would say wait a day for us. Or it's only 3 hours here. Why don't you come back at what time is it now?
4 p.m., 4 a.m.
4 a.m. So because we'll probably get in what?
Well, no, it's best if they wait here in case we need
Yeah.
to leave quickly.
Wait! Please wait for us for 3 hours, Captain. And after 3 hours, one of us will come out and inform you of the situation.
Right you are. Mr. Jones, turn the glasses. 3 hours.
Oh, and Captain, don't drink all the rum.
Otherwise,
Well,
Right, get in the little
good luck
rowboat.
to it. Okay, he orders one of the crew members to row you out towards the floating mass of sargassum with the whale sitting in its centre.
Try and move behind the rowers back, so he can't see me doing that.
Okay. All right. He's looking nervously at this strange sight. He's paying far too much attention to the dead whale than he is to what you're doing in the back of the boat. He rows you out to about 20 feet away from the whale. I'm just going to anchor up against this sargassum, if that's okay.
That's perfect.
Near the
Be on
entrance.
your guard.
I don't think that ship's going to be there when we come back.
Stay frosty. 5 meters spread. No sound.
Right, head in to the tunnel.
Okay, you leave the boat, make your way across the floating sargassum, your boots sinking into seawater as you carefully make your way across. The mouth of the whale stretches about 10 feet above the surface of the water. Waves are washing in and out of it. Some of the gulls take off, cawing as you approach.
Keep an eye on them.
You can see a line of torches going down into darkness inside the whale.
What are these torches made out of? Inspect them.
They seem to be glowing with a strange blue light. They're orbs that are hanging down. Some of them are tied up onto the teeth of the whale.
Not normal lights then.
Let's head in. Head in.
Okay. The doughy ground squelches underfoot as you step into the whale's mouth. You move down its throat.
Sorry, is there a map?
Not yet. The way as you move down into the darkness, the ground, there's strange blubbery floor underneath you moving as you step on it. It opens out into a large cavernous area. The whale's internal organs have been pushed aside into oozing piles, and a gaggle of many gulls are there feasting on the innards. The spinal column tracks overhead and the ribs descend like rafters. A multitude of objects clutter the slimy floor or hang from fish hooks lodged into the ceiling, bird cages and bottles, bones and shells. As you take this in, a tall figure steps from the shadows at the far end of the room, her head twitching this way and that like a chicken pacing its coop. Can I also ask you all to make perception checks, please? And of course, Syrinscape chooses that time to crash. Just bear with me 1 minute. I'm just getting the sound sorted again.
You've gone for it. You've gone for it.
That was cheeky, Rodri.
He's gone for it straight away. Interesting.
Salty Maud.
Who's gone for what?
You've gone wolf.
Gone wolf boy. Come on.
Yeah,
This character standing at the far side of the cavern is incredibly tall, an unsightly crone. What's going on? Sorry.
Was that me?
That was Rich changing.
Has been delayed.
Why isn't this loading? Sorry, we're having some technical issues.
No worries, no worries.
Play some holding music.
I can't play any music at the moment. It's all frozen.
Bit of green sleeves.
You are fifth in the queue.
She's standing there in stained buccaneer's garb, wearing a cloak of tattered plumage and a feathered tricorn hat. Right, what were your perception checks?
Well, I didn't roll one. Shit.
Is you rolling in smoke to roll initiative?
There we go.
Let's roll perception rather.
Rodri, you notice lurking in the shadows of the cavern. Let me just share this map with you. Oh, everything's seizing up. I'm sorry. Obviously need a new PC.
Not your fault.
Reboot.
No, it's completely frozen.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Rodri, you notice three strange creatures lurking in the shadows. They once appeared to have been women, but now are mutated. One has large wings crudely grafted to its shoulders, which tremble erratically. One has a bony beak stitched to its face, and one sits in a writhing nest of tentacles, and it moves from side to side by slithering on the floor.
I'll give an obvious reaction to the seeing these things. Oh, what kind of creatures are they? And nobody else has seen them.
You are far from your nests, baby birds. Come in, let us talk.
There's 3 of them fuckers.
I want to cast light on myself, Neil.
Okay.
To talk about.
Light on Rodri. There we go.
That's better.
I know why you birds have flown here. My little chicks, my little puffed up puffins. You have come to fight me, yes?
We've come to find out what's going on.
In Saltmarsh, what are you doing?
You killed my love. By all rights, I should order my little pets to dispose of you and your crunchy little bird bones. But no, Maud is gracious, yes she is, especially to little brittle wrens, yes. Maud will make a deal with you. You leave this place, leave Maud's home, and she will give you the power to take flight, the wisdom of navigation, or the ability to harness the wind. Yes, she will.
She turns round and she's holding in her hands a nest made of twigs and sticks, and there's 4 little eggs in it.
Ooh.
Take my offer, take my eggs, and you will have these gifts. You must just leave my lair and leave Maud alone. Yes, little wrens.
What is your plan in Saltmarsh then? If we were to leave, would you leave Saltmarsh alone?
Maud's business is her own. You have spoiled Maud's plan when you killed my love.
Well,
I do not wish to pull all your feathers out, little birds, but I will if I have to.
What was your plan?
To be with my love. To be with Kragan. He was to be my partner. Yes, yes, little birds.
If we leave, we get a gift.
Yes, you take my offer. You take the egg.
What's to stop us from coming back?
Maud will not be here.
Well, I'm afraid the only thing we'll be taking is your fucking head, abomination. Oh!
Okay.
I think you found Tiberius's voice.
Yeah, I think so. Let's have initiative, please.
Got that from his boots, didn't he? Fucking hell.
Oh my lord!
Timmy's pumped. Timmy's pumped.
Ah, I did intelligence roll, my bad.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Let me just check something.
Yes, perhaps we could talk about this.
I'm like, so you have gifts, and he's like, rah! Running in with his fucking little sword. Well, what the heck?
Okay. Tiberius, yes, you're up first. So you utter your curse and charge in at her. As you do so, her shape shifts. The illusion of her garb falls away, and there's this hideous 9-foot tall, skinny creature draped in seaweed and feathers.
Cool.
She's going.
Yeah, abomination.
Fuck
Like
you.
I fucking said in the first place.
In the water
Oh,
too long?
sorry. Before you do anything, let me just check the range on this.
Oh,
I
this isn't gonna
Can
be
you
good.
make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Well, I get
Everyone.
advantage. I get advantage on wisdom saving throw.
You do.
All of us.
Will it do it automatically then?
I want Tiberius and turn 20. No, just Tiberius at the moment. It should do it automatically, yeah.
It's a good roll.
Okay, as she changes her repulsive form, or you almost stop in your tracks, but you carry on.
Excellent.
Oh, it's just like a Medusa sort of
Right, she's.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
you
sorry.
got two.
I've got so many
Yeah.
different fucking attacks to click. Oh, I've missed. And my free attack.
Oh lord.
Oh dear, I've missed twice.
So,
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do? No. Okay.
Shit. Damn, the element of surprise is gone.
Cat.
I was
You're up.
hoping for a distinct wounding advantage, therefore incapacitating the hag.
okay, I'm going to target the little sea spawn that's closest to me, and I'm going to cast.
That's the one with the tentacles.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt and see what that does.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it's a hit. Okay.
Big.
Okay, you plant your staff into the strange squelchy ground underfoot, channel your energy through the end of it, and a bolt of light shoots out and slams into the thing. Its tentacles are all writhing around, and it opens its mouth at you. Its mouth opens vertically, and all these tentacles come out, and it screams at you. Okay. Would you
I'll
like
go
to
see
do
it.
anything else?
I'll just take a little step forward, please. And that's me.
Okay.
Salty mort.
She is salty.
Okay. Atticus.
I am going to. Hang on, let's look at the map. Step forward to there.
Okay, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Let's see, probably not.
Is Achilles' heel? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. As you step forwards and you look at this hideous thing towering over Tiberius, its size exaggerated by Tiberius's shortness, you are frightened. Which means you can't move closer to it willingly. I think it gives you disadvantages on stuff, but there you go. What are you doing, Atticus?
I'm gonna say, fuck this. Empty one round into her face.
Okay.
In your face, bitch.
Oh shit.
Okay, your hand's shaking as you point your pistol at her. You bite down on your tongue, tasting the blood to try and overcome the fear, but I'm afraid your shaking hand causes your shot to go astray.
So, yeah, so he says, points his gun at her, says, fuck this, and then I move 15 to there, and he's gonna move.
Gonna move 15.
Be 35, I think.
Okay. Are you done?
action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Take another go.
Okay.
Get to the boat and jump in the rowboat. Is it still there?
It is still there, yep.
Is the sailor with it, or did we row it out?
You haven't got, I mean, you haven't got, you've got to run out of up the throat of the whale, yeah.
Right.
Okay. Is that your go?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Salty Maud with a cackle. It's going to move around to here. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please, Cat?
Sure can.
Okay. Again, it's this site is incredibly scary, but how far she moved? 15, 1, 2, 3.
Do you have enough? Have you managed to get on the boat? Mark?
He's not out yet.
No. Right.
The throat of the whale, apparently.
That's in your throat.
Damn it! He's too far away now. It's probably a good job you ran off, because she was going to use a death gaze on you as you were frightened.
Holy fuck!
So instead, she's going to turn around and whack Tiberius.
Gonna fucking try.
Going to try, yeah. Don't think she gets multi-attack. Let me just check. Oop.
Death game. I might just misty step onto that boat.
Okay, that's her go, Rodri.
Make a drink.
Chase after Atticus.
Right. Okay.
Atticus, come back. And Hello will protect you. I'll cast. I cast protection from evil and good on him. Hello will protect you. And
Okay.
what's the map? Turn around. They're just desperately looking back between Atticus and the sea hag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so your fear fades as Rodri lays his hand on your shoulder, Atticus. Well, Atticus?
I didn't think that would work.
It does. You're immune to being frightened by Fae.
Yeah, I am now, but I wasn't when it was cast on me. It's the effect
gets-
on me, isn't it?
If he's already frightened, he's got an advantage on it, a new saving for it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you can make another save on your next turn. Okay, are you doing anything else, Rodri?
No, desperately
Okay.
wishing and hoping.
Sea Spawn 1. Sea Spawn 1, which one's that? That's the one with the wings. Yeah.
One sec.
It's going to... Okay, this sea spawn suddenly skitters out of the shadows towards you, Tiberius. It kind of runs like a featherless chicken with this strange loping gait. As it does so, it lowers its head, its bony wings arch up over its head, and they fire a load of quills at you. Ooh.
Nice.
You manage to dodge as you see these quills coming, and they stab down, and they're just stuck in the belly of the beast, the belly of the whale.
That's poison quills.
Sea Spawn 2 is the one with this bony beak stitched onto its face. That's going to run to Tiberius as well.
Gross.
It tries to bite you with its bony beak.
Bony beak.
Ooh, okay. Gets 3 attacks. The beak first.
We get 1.
Misses, and then it has 2 unarmed strikes. Should have done the unarmed strikes on the other one as well, but I forgot. Oh! Tiberius is just like a blur of fur and snapping jaws as he dodges all the attacks coming in.
Well,
This one is the one with the tentacles. Slithers across to you. It's going to make 2 unarmed attacks at Cat first. What is up with my dice?
I missed this. We've all been missing the first round. We may as well
there we go.
let's just forget about the first round. It's been a complete fucking disaster.
Everyone's just running around, just swinging wildly and not hitting anything. And it's tentacles.
Temporary hit
It's like a
points.
bunch of teenagers dancing
Hit.
around each other.
Come on.
Okay, the tentacles hit you. They don't hurt, but they do wrap around you. You are now grappled.
Grapple.
Yeah, he says.
Pinky.
Why did that not? Let me just put that effect on.
So what does that mean? What does that do?
I'll
Am I
tell you in a
restrained?
second.
Yeah, I'm a bit stuck. Could probably be strength check or something to try and break.
It's trying to draw you into its snapping beak. Never find the right page for this. Here we go. Grappled. Your speed is 0. Yeah, you just can't move.
Okay.
You can try to break out of it as an action, though.
Do I have to do that before I do attacks, or can I do attacks?
It takes an
before?
action to do it, so it's on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, Tiberius, you're suddenly surrounded by these strange woman-bird mutated hybrid creatures and the cackling hag.
Didn't someone ever tell you not to pick on the little guy?
That's the eye, isn't it, behind her? With clothes.
Just look like it.
Oh, what? Why am I getting 3 dice?
Flanking.
Flanking.
Why are you getting flanking?
No, dear.
Definitely.
Weird. You hit anyway.
Yeah. Why am I getting lots? What?
Oh, it's because you're targeting yourself as well, so it was counted as flanking. 'Cause you were flanking with yourself. Okay, I see what's going on here.
Clever. I like
Sorry, Neil.
that. Cunning.
And I'm going to do my follow-up strike, please,
Yeah.
Neil.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Yes. Yes.
Nice. Okay, so this is the one with the beak. And you just start clawing at it. You're ripping shreds off its skin. Doesn't seem to slow it down too much. The skin just seems to tear off as though it's rotten.
As though it's being controlled and held together, perhaps by another power.
Are you done, Tiberius?
Yes.
Okay, Cat.
Okay, can I do a saving throw to get...
Right, so you can, as an action, you can make a strength check to free yourself
Wait.
from the tentacles.
That's if you want to free yourself, or you can just fucking.
Or you can
nuke
just hit it.
Can I attack it without
Yeah,
me?
just
Yeah?
yeah, just nuke it. just
Okay, I'm going to do
blast
that
it.
then.
Fucking annihilate
Okay,
it.
Rich. Thank you.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Come on.
I can't think. I can't think. It's so loud.
Annihilate it.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna do.
Don't you have a disadvantage if you're attacking or restraining there?
No, she's not restrained, she's grappled. It's 2 different effects.
Got you.
But yes,
Okay,
if she
I'm gonna-
was restrained, you're right.
I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp, which is a cantrip.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, as it wraps its tentacles around you, pinning one of your arms to your side, you just grab the tentacle, and electricity runs all around the tentacle, back up into the creature, which starts shaking and juddering. Its tentacles all writhing and switching. Okay. Are you doing anything else?
I don't think so.
What?
Is that D8 supposed to be plus anything, or is that right?
It's a
not-
cantrip, isn't it? I think so. No, I don't think you get any bonuses on it.
Okay.
What's witch bolt though?
It's a shocking grasp I used.
Yeah. You might want to read what you can do with witch bolt. Next.
Well,
Yeah.
it's one action though. I was going to say I've only got
Witch
one
bolt
action.
is 1d12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Atticus, would you like to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage, please? Just check what you need.
Holy
Oh,
crap!
nice.
You need advantage.
Okay, as Rodri touches your shoulder and tells you Pelor will protect you, your shoulder feels warm, and suddenly the taste of blood in your mouth, where you were biting your gums in fright, suddenly brings you back to your senses. This terrible beast has played a trick on you. What would you like to do? Let me take the frightened effect off.
That means they'd have disadvantage to hit you as well, as long as this spells its concentration.
Have you got the concentration effect on you?
No.
Can you do
Go
that?
down just to the edge of the area, but he's not going anywhere near the hag.
Okay.
How do I put the concentration?
Oh, I can. Oh, no, it should already be done. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just going to fire my pistol at spawn 3.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
Good job.
That's my go.
okay. It's looking. Some of the tentacles have stopped moving now, where the pistol shot fired into its fleshy mass. Okay, Salty Maud. The first thing she's going to do is
Clever little sparrows! Swim, my love, swim!
and suddenly the entire cavern starts to shake and move, and there's a lurching as the whale goes under the ocean.
Oh, fuck.
Well, this isn't going to go well.
The next thing she's going to do, does she get?
She could just drown us all.
Okay, yeah, you don't need to save against its horrific appearance again for 24 hours. Okay, so she's just going to slash at you, Tiberius. But misses again. Okay, everybody. At the end of each of your turns, I want you to roll on the following table as the lair that you're fighting in begins to move. Did that share?
God, yes. This is horrible.
Okay, Rodri, you're up.
I'll pull out my crossbow, target that one. There.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, the lurching of the beast that within whose belly you are sends your aim off. Anything else?
Wounds, have they? Don't think I've got any. No, now I've got to roll on the what's it then?
Now you need to roll on that table, yeah?
Yeah, phew.
No effect. Okay, you managed to plant your feet in the fleshy tongue of the thing and steady yourself. Okay. Sea Spawn 1 is the one... He's going to try and shoot his quills at you again.
Rich gonna have to move so I can cast web on them lot.
Hits.
Right, now I would... he rolled a 21, did he?
Yeah.
That's quite high. I'll take the damage. Yeah, I'll take the damage.
Okay.
I have resistance.
Okay, can you also make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay.
13. Just. Okay, so as the quills bury themselves in your fur, you can feel the burning where they enter, not just from the pain, but from the poison that's seeping off them.
Okay.
Okay. Sea Spawn 2 is going. Oh, I forgot it's on armed strikes again. Shit. Okay, Sea Spawn 2 is going to make its on armed strikes first. What is going on with the dice rolls tonight?
I am quite hard to hit, don't forget. Apparently not. Okay. He rolled a 24. He rolled a 24.
Yeah.
Even if I use my watch to get D4 off it, he'll still hit
It's a
me.
critical hit, mate. It hits anyway.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Luckily,
Partially resisted, that's alright.
Yeah, it's because
I get barbarian.
and it's
resistance
bites
in
now. Which misses. Okay. This one on Cat is going to make its 2 unarmed strikes at you.
I might be.
The second one hits. And it's then got its tentacle attack on you. It can't grapple you again because you're already grappled, but it does the tentacles start squeezing.
Neil,
Yeah.
I got it should have a concentration effect for that witch bolt that she's successfully hit with.
Yes, you're right.
Glad you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with that witch bolt,
It does say on Witch Bolt at the bottom of it, it says effect Witch Bolt concentration C self. I'll put it on you, but yeah, next time you use it, you need to put that on as well.
yeah, you can use it as long as you hit with a witch bolt. You can use it again for the next minute, as long as nobody knocks you too hard and you forget about the spell.
Okay.
And it doesn't use
Its
another
tentacle
spell.
starts to squeeze. Oops. Oh, hold on. Fantasy Grounds is slowing down again. There we go.
No, it doesn't take a spell to reuse.
No, it's just burning from the end of your staff. There's still this burning beam burning into it.
Ooh.
So on your next turn,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll use that. Awesome, thank you.
Okay, Tiberius.
Oh, I need to do my... Oh no, that wasn't my go. Get confused.
This thing's gonna
Oh.
suck
Yeah.
us. What? Oh, I nearly rolled under one.
Okay, it's looking rough now.
Yeah, stop it flanking you.
Come on.
Okay. In desperation, you just lunge forwards, you just snap, and with your jaws, you just rip a gaping hole in its belly.
Nice.
Would you like to do anything else, Tiberius?
No, I need to roll on the
You
table.
do need to roll on the table, correct?
Is it, what is it, D8?
No, there's a roll button on the table. You just click the
okay.
roll button.
Oh,
The whale suddenly rolls to the left, causing you to slide 5 feet in that direction, so over the thing you've just killed. You must succeed on a DC 10. Oh no.
fucking bollocks, just failed it.
So the pelican takes off, that's been feeding on the guts at the back of the room, barrels into you and knocks you prone.
Oh shit. Yeah, advantage on me now.
Yeah.
Oh, shite.
Okay. Cat. Okay, so you still have your witch bolt on the thing, so you can roll the damage for that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Ooh.
Okay, it's burning into it. The smell of burning flesh is rising off where this beam of energy is just boring through into the centre of this thing.
Yeah, that's me.
Do you get another action as well on top of that once it's hit?
I don't know.
Ah, no,
No,
you
you
use your action to do the damage. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, no effects off the movement of the whale. Atticus.
I've still got sea spawn 3 targeted. I'm gonna fire my gun at it. That's my go.
Okay, can you roll on the movement on the
I
movement?
can.
Oh, I get advantage on hearing and smell checks.
Okay.
I wouldn't be doing any smell checks in a dead whale, Rich.
Okay. Salty Maud is going to
Oh god. Oh god.
attack Tiberius again.
Oh, a little bit.
Don't run away, little sparrow.
Gets advantage.
Tiberius is on the floor at the moment.
Oh, 23. Fucking hell.
As you land on the floor, she just swings her long bony fingers down onto you. They're like daggers and they dig deep into under your skin. Rodri.
Okay, time for another shot. Hope this bloody hits. Hits.
Nice.
Got him.
Okay, the tentacles wrapped around you suddenly go loose, Cat. I'll take that witch bolt off as well because that creature's dead and grappled.
10.
As the thing falls into a mass of quivering flesh at your feet.
Thank you.
I will target Tiberius and use the power of Pholtus to heal him. Hang on a second.
What's the range on that?
60.
Nice. Oh, you are a sweetheart.
I'm saying it's not much.
I've always said Dave plays a good cleric.
It's like the anti-merid.
He
Yeah.
sat down and refused to fucking move because he wasn't healing him.
Can you roll on the
Oh,
moving
shit.
lair hazard table, please?
Oh, shite. Get high, you mother. Oh, crap.
4. The whale rolls to the right, causing you to stagger 5 feet in that direction. Make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm sorry, Atticus.
Okay, you narrowly avoid a swinging birdcage that's swinging wildly from hanging from one of the ribs of the whale. Okay.
What you doing, man?
Fucking-
This sea spawn.
We're nibbling
What's
at the
the
lesser
movement
things. We
on
don't want to
this?
see how little we do against the main one and get disarmed.
Because I'm going to cast web.
I've got this little wren, my dear. You deal with the crows.
This sea spawn, with its strange skittery run, runs to here and shoots, raises its wings above its shoulders and shoots its quills at Cat.
Alright, kill ya. He's gone for the weakest character. Most wounded.
What are you calling weak?
It's so mean.
Can you
Right.
make a Constitution saving throw, please, Cat?
Yes, I can.
Oh, you've got good constitution, haven't you?
And I get advantage.
Nice. Wow. Okay. Again, you feel the burning of the poison, but shrug it off. It's going to make its unarmed attacks now.
Weak.
This is beginning to look bad for you. 4 hit points left. Oh god.
That was nearly a 20.
Woo!
Okay.
Woo!
Okay, so it rips into you with its claws as well. Tiberius, you need to use half your movement to get up if you're getting up.
I'm getting up.
Okay.
I'm getting up.
Standing up.
Well,
standing
looks
up.
like it's just me and you now, beautiful.
Attacking the boss. Attacking the boss.
Oh, it's a hit.
Light.
No resistances or anything, so that's good news for us.
Follow up attack on.
20.
Oh no!
No. Okay, you stagger as the whale moves from side to side, water sloshing in now into the chamber. Okay.
That's me. Done. Finished. Thank you.
Need to do
I need to roll on the
You do.
table.
wobbly whale.
Yay, no effect.
Wobbly whale.
Cat.
Okay, I'm gonna cast web at 2nd level.
The place is chaos with the whale moving around. There are birds flying around inside it. Everything's swinging from side to side.
Oops. Did I press the wrong button?
What are you doing? You're casting web. Where are you casting it?
Trying to. It's gonna cover Salty, Maud, and Sea Spawn 1, please.
20-foot cube.
I'm gonna anchor it on the ribs and the blubber.
There. Yeah?
Yeah, as long as it gets both.
Hey. And the effect of the web is
You have to do a saving throw, I think. Let me just double check. The start of its turn enters.
yeah, it makes a dex
Dex
saving throw.
And it's restrained if it fails.
Yeah,
Until
okay.
it breaks free. And that's my go, please. Thank you.
Can you roll on the table, please?
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Pitch
That's
5
okay.
feet forwards, which is doesn't take you,
Lucky.
doesn't give you a.
Ooh.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah.
It's
Shot
just going to
myself
throw you
in
in the
the
web, isn't it?
Shot myself in the
Web.
foot. Just like trip forwards. Oh fuck!
Okay.
It's so
Atticus.
sticky. It's all over me.
Oh, yeah.
We were making innocent fun. And you had to continue.
Atticus, you're up.
Well, you know how
Oh.
it works. Next to bring down the tower.
Target. Sea Spawn 1.
Okay.
Fire my pistol.
Hits.
Oh, I need to take that spell off. I have.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I've got to roll on this. 4.
Oh, 5 feet to the right. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, you leave me, sorry. No!
No, okay. So you're hit by the same birdcage that narrowly missed Rodri. And are not
Ducking and diving.
prone. Okay. Salty Maud has she has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, please.
And what's it against? It's 8 plus your proficiency, which is 2 plus what's your spell modifier? It's charisma, isn't it?
I
you?
believe so.
So 8 plus 3. So sorry, temperature. She needs a 13.
Failed, bitch. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, she's gonna move
Bugger.
there
Worth a try.
Bugger.
and attack Tiberius.
Sure.
Can she move? Oh, I suppose.
Yeah, she might have say.
I tried.
You could have had the
Oh,
gift
hi,
of flight, little wren.
Okay. Rodri.
Let's target that sea spawn.
Fuck me, that damage resistance is good, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, I remember it on Ragnar, mate. It just kept him alive for ages. It was fucking brilliant.
Clang! Oh, for God's sake.
I lost my mojo.
And then I will. Do I use both of them? Or not save any if I die? Yeah. Get up, Hagade. I'll pop both.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Oh no,
you-
that's the wrong fucking dice. Forget that.
The character build's working quite well, actually.
Okay, you feel as though you're being bathed in lovely warm sunlight, like you're lying on a beach somewhere, and your wounds, the bleeding begins to slow down on your wounds.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Rodri.
Backwards 5 feet. Can you make a dex saving throw?
No.
You stumble into a pair of shrieking ghouls.
Take D3 piercing.
3 damage to Rodri. Okay.
Fucking vicious ghouls.
Sea Spawn 1 is going to strike at you.
You need to make a
Cat.
dex saving throw.
It does, you're absolutely right. Against 13, wasn't it?
It was.
Fail. Oh.
Fuck's sake. Just kick it back in.
Skitters around here. Right.
It's got
Unarmed
minus
strike.
1 and it's still got it.
I'm just missing.
First misses.
Tumble to the right 5 feet.
Yeah.
Second misses, and then it tries to... Which one is this? This is number 1, isn't it? So it's the
Yeah.
poison quills.
Dead.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yep.
$15. Yes, you do make it. Okay. Right. Tiberius.
I could use that cursed luck stone for some of these.
Is web a concentration spell, by the way? Don't think it is it?
Should. Oh, sounds like it.
Yes, it is.
You get so the hag gets an attack of opportunity, mate.
The hag gets an attack. Why? What's happened?
Yeah, because I'm moving to flank that monster to help.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's about to fucking get put down, so...
Alright, hold on then.
Yowza.
Attack.
Oh, Double 1.
Yeah. The rolls have been terrible tonight.
Oh, with the fucking damage.
7, still 7.
Bite her face off.
Okay, you just start tearing into the wings of this thing, ripping the flesh from them. Okay, can you roll on the table?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Backwards 5 feet. Okay, I'll have to make an adjustment here, a judgment. Okay, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? Nice. Okay, Cat.
Olga call.
You see Tiberius run up, start tearing into the back of this thing.
I'll ignore Sea Spawn 1 and I'm going to target Salty Maud.
Okay.
Going to kill that so it didn't hit you again.
Yeah, well, I need to
Okay.
get her points down. She's still only on light.
Okay.
Just let me play. I'll use my hex points. 3 of my hex points and cast Voodoo Doll.
I'll hex you
Voodoo.
for that one.
What was that?
Okay.
had to. I don't know if I have to click anything. I haven't got a button for it, but
What are you doing?
I'm casting Voodoo Doll.
Oh wow, we've not done this
It's-
before, have we?
No, it's a cursed invocation.
Right, let's have a look at
So
this.
it's within 60 feet. She has to make a Wisdom saving throw or suffer 3d6 piercing damage.
Wow.
So I pull out a little voodoo doll from my pocket and get my little pin out of my hair, start stabbing at it in the eyes.
Nice. Okay, so it's a Wisdom saving throw against DC 13, is it?
Yeah.
8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma modifier. Yeah.
Surely.
Wisdom saving
wrong.
throw.
All those pass fails.
No! She's failed!
Thank God for that.
Right. Roll 3d6. Okay, you pull your doll out. As you do, you scoop up a bit of seaweed off the floor of the whale's belly, wrap it around the neck of the doll, and then you pull your hairpin out and stab it 3 times. Bam, bam, bam. Each time you do, you hear a scream.
Stop, little bird! Stop pecking me!
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
No, has that damage gone off her?
No, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You need to roll on the moving list.
Oh, of course.
Pitch forwards 5 feet.
Yeah.
It's one step forward.
And a dexterity saving throw, please. Oh, yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
And can you also make a, because you're now within 30 feet of Salty Maud. I forgot last time, but you're still within 30 feet. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Damn.
Okay, you're not frightened by her. Okay.
That's me.
Atticus.
Okay. I'm gonna switch
Let me take prone off you. I presume you're getting up.
Yes, I am going to get up. I'm going to fire my gun up to the hag.
Fuck.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've got a roll on the table. No.
Okay. Salty Maud's gonna do.
Salty.
She's going to. What's the movement? 30 feet.
Stop stabbing me!
Oh fuck.
She tries to claw your
You
cat.
slag.
I just throw the voodoo doll over my shoulder, looking not guilty.
She misses. As you throw the doll over your shoulder, she kind of stumbles forwards, almost as if you've thrown her, and it causes her attack to miss.
I love that.
Inspiration point to the GM there.
Rodri.
Let's get the that's untarget a card. Untarget that sea spawn. No, I'm going to target Salty Maud before she gets any closer to me and fox me with her.
How far away are you? You're 35 feet, okay.
85. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at him. Right, hit. Good. Head off him!
Oh, wow. Okay, it's bolt of blinding sunlight flies through the chasm, casting shadows off the whale's rib bones as it progresses down the belly and smashes into Salty Maud.
Another little birdie wants to leave the nest.
Next attack on her as advantage. That's all my spells gone. That's it.
Okay, roll on the table, please.
Oh, fuck. I keep hitting it deep.
Keep bouncing into Atticus.
Sorry.
Off me, man.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm good.
You avoid this birdcage is still swinging wildly around this place. Right. This sea spawn is going to attack cat.
Oh no, you don't.
Stop there, Neil. I am gonna
Stop there.
please. I am gonna use my fuck his abilities. I am gonna use my. I think it's blood maledict, is it? To curse at first time. Yeah, it's a blood curse. Yeah, my blood curse.
Is it blood curse of the eyeless? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's about the only hit that hasn't been a 20 or something, isn't it?
Okay.
And takes D4 off his attack roll.
Yep.
3 off the attack roll.
11. What's your armor class, cat?
Not good.
It's 13. Yeah, it stops it hitting. Suddenly, its eye, it kind of blinks as though it's got something in its eyes, and it's the strike that was going to hit you misses.
Entry.
Is it till the end of that turn, or is it just that one attack?
It's that one attack, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend. Do I spend a blood for it?
Yeah, you do if you're amplifying it.
Well, it's just one blood, is it?
No, you roll 1d4.
Well, it's 3, isn't it? 3 comes off. It's 3 off.
No,
each
you
roll.
roll separate. You roll separately.
I'll do you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. I'll cast my blood now. I'll amplify it.
That's 3. Okay. So you scrape your claws across your own arm, drawing blood, but amplifying the attack. So its next attack hits, but you can roll 1d4 to take off that.
Oh yeah, I thought 3 comes off all of them.
No, I
I've
think
got
you
to
roll
every
each time, but let me just double check. You roll a new dice for each affected attack. 3, that takes it down to 14.
Still a hit.
Still a hit, isn't it?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And it's which one is this? Sea Spawn 1. That was which one was it? Was the Quilly one, wasn't it? Poison quills. Hits. Do you want to? You can roll the d4 on that. 3 off 10. Yeah, it misses. Its quills fire off as it seems to be blinded again. Nice.
Perfect height for it, aren't you?
Tiberius.
What's a brother got to do to get a fucking inspiration point round here, man? I ain't been awarded one once. No one's ever given me one. And I've done some pretty
Rich.
fucking
Hey,
cool
Rich.
shit.
If I could, I'd have given you one.
You have got one before.
I haven't.
I will give you an
Oh,
inspiration point to shut
I
up.
probably have.
You have. I gave you one in the
Alright.
first or second
Yeah,
set.
Mark did give you one.
Tiberius.
Should give him an inspiration
left
point to
out.
shut up.
You fucking won't though, will he?
No. Okay. Raw. Yeah, I've got advantage. I think it does automatically now. Yes, it does. Oh, wow, the system's really good.
You're so OP.
Oh, I meant to move first, but it doesn't matter. I'll just keep attacking.
12 damage.
What am I doing? I need to roll. I'm rolling the wrong
You've
one.
just done an extra 4 damage to it. Hold on. Stop! Stop! Stop rolling dice!
I needed to hit it first. I rolled the damage
Okay.
before I rolled for it to hit, so it's dead anyway.
Oh.
Don't panic! It's okay, I know what I'm doing.
So that with a straight
Are
face.
you sure?
And then I'm going to move to there, please, Neil.
Okay. Can you
I don't. I've already made my wisdom saving throw, and I don't need to make it for another 24
no,
hours.
but can you roll
Easier.
the moving lair hazard, please?
God damn it.
Nice.
Okay.
GK.
Oh, we still got the advantage up on. Oh,
Motherfucker.
damn.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, she hasn't been hit yet.
No, but I can't. It would automatically get advantage for the flanking anyway.
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
Should be.
Apparently, I'm not.
It's a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack in melee.
Oh, bollocks.
So the advantage cancels out the disadvantage.
Okay. Well, that's me.
So yeah, the swinging of the whale from side to side sends your aim off, unfortunately.
What about Richard's flanking advantage?
You only get one advantage.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You
What
pitch
does it stack
forwards
on it?
5 feet. Just put you that.
Do they stack? No, they don't.
Okay. Atticus.
Right, where is she?
Get in there.
No, he's not going near her.
Oh, couldn't.
Nice.
Ooh.
Damage.
Oh wow! Finally hits and it does some real damage. Okay.
He's not getting in there. He's not some fucking Rambo character. He's a sailor.
I picked my targets.
Gather information, not broken ribs.
Okay. Can you roll on the moving layer hazard, please?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Salty Maud is going to move.
The fucking web. Wah-ah!
She's going to move 5 feet to there. You both get Tiberius and Cat get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Is that just a melee attack, is it?
Just a normal melee attack, yeah.
Choose your weapon.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
Oh, for God's sake. Exactly what you needed. Okay.
I'm an egg kicker.
Okay, as you strike her, the sudden... You're gonna kick her.
Kick her in the fucking groin.
The sudden movement of the whale ceases, and you feel it sort of floating. It's kind of moving slightly, but not of its own volition. And you feel yourselves getting heavier as it floats back slowly back up to the surface. And we will just take a 2-minute break there, if that's okay, guys.
Yeah. Put the kettle on.
Deep breaths.
Your turn to do the drinky poos, baby bear.
Oh man, you had only 3 hit points left.
Sausage rolls.
Oh, I didn't eat all the sausage rolls. You took a handful.
Oh, at all the rolls. Oh, at all the rolls.
I ate nothing at work, and then I
Same
come
age.
home and I'm just, oh, God, just gonna eat everything.
Probably the week.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
had toast recently. I just fucking love toast.
Oh yeah, tiger bread or bloomer.
Nice bit
I've
of
been
toast.
into that this week. That's what I've been living on.
I miss the bread at Bliss Hill. Coming home with freshly baked bread. That's really hard to say.
Try again.
Right. Freshly baked bread. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Every day. That's fucking nice. Rich got like 3 sweets every day, didn't you? Bet you missed that, don't you?
Yeah.
Man, we're gonna take all the magic items, and then what happens when we smash that eye? Is the whole thing gonna sink? But it will.
We need to close it because it says cursed by the Lady of the Sea, which I assume was the sea hag, and it says close the eye and set us free. So hopefully all the birds will go back to normal when we close the eye.
Smash the shit out of it.
It looks like a little clam if you look at it, like a shell or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might not be. It kind of looks like a toilet.
Oh right, yeah, like close it, fam.
kind of looks like a toilet seat too, but I mean, it looks like a lid, so I'm assuming you can close it.
Close the lid and flush it. Got you.
Well, they say all drains lead to the ocean, so.
Got you. Or we could just smash it.
Or sell it.
Oh,
It's pretty shiny.
shiny, shiny, shiny boots of leather.
Right, do you want a drink then?
Please, baby. I'm going for a total tank build. I am.
I can tell.
I'm just going to get my armor class as high as I can.
That was very, very good. That fucking. I didn't realise you had the barbarian resistance. Oh my god, that's so handy.
Yeah, it's alright. I can only transform once every. I get it back though after a short rest.
Oh, only a short. Oh, cool.
Mm.
That's cool because I get both my spell slots after a short. So, and it's only 15 minutes. Yeah. Shiny. I win. Fucking win.
Back.
And one.
It's a fun little fight, that.
I like the lair mechanics.
Yeah.
Scary. Quite scary.
Yeah, unfortunately, she didn't really get any of you frightened apart from Atticus, who ran off. I didn't get to use her death gaze, which immediately takes you to 0 hit points.
Oh my god! Thank you.
As soon as I heard you say that, I was like, "What the?"
Yeah. I was worried whether that fight might be too tough for you.
Fortune favours the brave.
But he kicked its ass.
Right. Yeah, I did.
Fucking kicks its ass, like, you know.
Fucking kicked it fucking ass. Yes. As soon as Tiberius went in, it was like, oh boy.
Only going to go one way though, won't it?
Oh, he's so brave.
Yeah, you have to make a wisdom saving throw, or you immediately drop to 0 hit points with her death gaze. But she can only use it on frightened people within 30 feet. So he just ran out of range. I couldn't get to him even if I'd have run all the way there.
Yeah, I was staying out of that bloody range. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Like a shank attack.
Are we waiting for anyone?
I'm here.
I'm here.
You there, Rich?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as she falls to the ground, the whale stops moving. The ghouls suddenly calm down and leave through the gaping maw of the dead beast.
Head over there and see what that is.
Okay. I take it you're walking around the webs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cancel that.
Okay.
Burn it or something.
Concentration spell, you can stop it when you want, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Web be gone. Right, sorry, Mark. Just bear with me 1 minute. I'm just having trouble finding this. Oh, there we are. So, basically, you at the back of the lair, next to the guts of the whale, is a large open clam which rests above a driftwood altar. Its base is filled with swirling water which emanates with a blue-green light, and an eye has been painted in blood on the inside of the lid of the shell.
So we've got to destroy the eye.
Close the eye and set us free.
Close the eye and set us free.
Okay.
Yeah, fish out.
I'm going to cut the hag's head off, and I'm going to search her corpse.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Did you say there's something in that water inside the?
No, it's glowing with a bluey green light.
Okay, I'll just shut it. Shut the lid of the clam.
Okay, you shut the lid of the clam, and there's just for a briefest moment, all noise stops, and outside of the whale, you can hear gulls cawing, and then their voices get quieter and quieter, so they're leaving the area.
Oh, be free, my friend.
Hopefully, we have lifted the curse of this horrid creature.
We
And
need to
people
find more out about this eye.
Okay. So you were searching Maud, were you, Tiberius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
I mean, she's not really wearing anything. Other than bits of
do.
seaweed draped across her body.
Check out.
But you do find tucked into the seaweed,
Dollar bill.
6 gemstones,
Dollar bill.
translucent white with a pale blue glow.
Maybe we should get our friend to
Has she still got those eggs?
identify these.
Oh, yeah, eggs.
I'll have a look for those 4.
Yeah, the nest with the 4 eggs is still there.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if she was telling the truth, or whether these would have bestowed upon us a terrible curse.
Well, let's find out. You take them.
Okay, you take the eggs. They just appear to be normal birds' eggs. They're brown in colour with white speckles.
Maybe our friend back at the council chambers might have seen these before. Yeah.
Do you want me to drop the gems in your inventory or the party inventory?
Party. Put it in the party, mate. We can get them evaluated and whatever.
What's his name?
Yeah. Okay, see that dick again.
You could talk to him this time.
One of you get an identify spell, please. So we don't have to keep going back.
No, we're gonna keep talking.
You need a cockcroft.
To Wilbert Mithinson.
In there, done that. Got the t-shirt.
Right. I guess we wait till it surfaces and leave. I help Hikato get out.
Okay, can you all make perception checks for me, please?
We should search for secrets anyway, which I was going to do an investigation roll next, which was mine.
Oh shit.
No, it was actually. That's what, I have a high investigation, David. That's what I do. I investigate lore and monsters and stuff. So
Very true. You probably spend a bit of time searching the lair.
yeah, learning about my
Learning.
Right. I knew about the hag anyway, because I made my fucking history.
Okay.
Yeah, take a bit of info. Cool.
Atticus, tucked behind the clam, you see a well-crafted suit of armour heavily decorated with fish and shell motifs.
What armour is it?
It's chainmail.
What you got there, Atticus?
It's interesting. I stash it.
You stash it for yourself, yeah?
I
Or the
don't
part?
think anyone else wears chain, do they? Do you wear chain, Rich?
I don't. No, I wear studded leather.
49. I think I'm only light. Chain's medium, isn't it?
I'm a dex fighter.
Dex fight. I think
Okay,
it's-
I'll put that in your inventory, Atticus.
I wonder why she didn't wear armour.
And Tiberius, just knocking slowly against your clawed foot. There's something in the water on the floor, just rolling backwards and forwards against your foot.
I'll examine it before I pick it up.
It appears to be a flute.
A flute.
It's
Pick it up.
it's very well crafted. It has the initials NR embossed on the mouthpiece.
Ooh.
N-R.
Maybe I'll learn to play the flute.
Do you want to put that in your inventory or the party?
I would like the flute, please.
Okay. Does anybody else see the flute or? You showing it to anyone? Or?
Yeah, I'll be like,
Okay.
What's that you got there, Tiberius?
Looks like
I'll-
a flute in
I'll
great
put it in your
J.
inventory, Tiberius, I think. Yes. Rodri, when you see the flute, there's a sudden pang in your heart, as though you've seen it before.
Tiberius, could I have a look at that flute, please?
Oh, hang on to it. You
I'll
obviously
take-
recognise it, and it seems to mean something to you. Have it.
I'll take the flute of Tiberius and
Okay.
just examine it. Why? Why does it
Don't know.
provoke this reaction?
Very strange.
I'll try and rack my memory.
Okay, you can't ever remember seeing it before. It's almost like a sense of deja vu.
So sorry about that. Maisie just got back home drunk.
Okay. So it's just like a strange sense of deja vu.
Yep.
Mhm.
I don't mind. She's had good nights. Cool.
We've been there, done that.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about I'm talking about the flutes, not about drunk 20-year-olds.
that is the.
I'll blow it.
Okay, peeps.
I'll make her a bake for money in the morning.
Just do the initials mean anything to me? NR?
No.
NR. But it definitely provoked a kind of strange reaction.
Yeah, just a sense of deja vu when you saw it.
Whilst Roderi's doing that, I'm just going to heal myself and sit on a lump of blubber.
Okay.
Yeah, Atticus is looking over Hecate's wounds, trying to help. I haven't done anything or anything, but
It's okay.
Okay, you didn't have
can
yourself
have your
targeted,
bandages.
did you? So I'll just.
no,
It's alright, I'll do it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Atticus. What were
I
you
said
doing?
he'd come over from the clan to check Hecate was alright. You could see she was badly injured.
Sorry,
You have the bandages on.
Can't do anything about it.
sorry, Akate. Do you need someone to look at your wounds before we leave and head back, or do you think you could hold out?
No, I'm fine. I can continue
Who-
wrapping.
Who's got the flute? Has Tiberius got it or Rodri?
Rodri, yeah.
Rodri.
Oh man, we've got a lot
Nice.
to get back.
Fancy Ground's playing up again. Sorry, guys.
Damn, goddamn.
Why can't I? There we
Oh,
go.
I just called that out of my head.
Sorry.
Okay. So, you take one final look around the dead whale's stomach and begin heading out. As you do so, and you progress up the throat of the whale, you can see moonlight at the far end. It's still night time, but the whale does seem to have surfaced.
Do you think?
You come out to the mouth of the whale. The sargassum seems to have dispersed. Make a perception check, please.
Do you think this is the end of the curse on Saltmarsh? Do you think we've done it?
Maybe.
Okay. Atticus, you spot the rowboat rowing towards you. It's about 200 feet away.
I'll point it out. Don't say anything. I'll just point.
Okay. It slowly pulls up. Are you okay?
A little worse for wear, but it could be worse.
The whale went under the water.
We noticed,
It was a rocky ride.
but we're all right. I think we need to get back to the boat.
I think the curse on Saltmarsh might be lifted now.
Oh, really? That's good news. Get in.
Yeah,
He kind of brings the boat over to the mouth of the whale.
you've helped us, and you've helped the whole of Saltmarsh.
Oh, really? Do you think they'll give me a medal?
Well, I might mention you to the count. What's your name?
Does a seafaring man need with a medal?
Oh, it's just, I live in town. It'd be nice.
What's your name?
Naaman. Naaman Corbin.
Name and call. Well, I mean, you were the one who volunteered to row us out. That takes some bravery.
Yeah, I volunteered. That's right.
Well,
Yeah,
there
right.
might be some coin in there for you.
Let's get back to the boat.
Right, get in. Okay, he pulls you out. So what happened in there? As he's rowing back.
The sea hag started smack talking us, so we killed her.
So he smacked her back.
So you tell him the tale as he rows you back, and the boat bumps back into the side of the Nice and Easy. And he shouts up to the captain. After a moment, the rope's thrown over the side down to you, and you clamber back aboard.
Before we get aboard, is my danger sense tingling?
It's not, no.
Okay. Always good to be perceptive.
Tim,
Danger.
So we're all ready to head back now, are we?
I think we're all done here.
Okay. You head back to town.
Ooh, that was a cool adventure.
So you head back to the town of Saltmarsh. And as you do, Holly Love is waiting for you on the docks.
Hello.
She looks quite excited. She'd been told by folks at the Mariners Guild where you were, and she tells you that the birds have been talking to her in peep talk, and they've told her that the wicked old lady of the sea has gone away. They're no longer under her thrall. She thanks you all.
Free the birds.
I'll show her her head.
Hopefully there won't be any more inside.
She turns a slight shade of green as she does.
Tiberius.
And you make your way back into town.
And level up.
We're about to take some downtime. Does anybody want to do anything before we do?
I'd like to go to the council because it's still in the day, isn't it?
No, it's by the time you get back, it's about 8 a.m. Hold on, I need to...
Okay, then we'll chill out. Downtime, I will...
Well, we'll do the downtime in a minute. I just want to know if anyone wants to do anything before...
Yeah, I want to go to see Wildak Mithinson with everything.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, okay, we'll go back to the snapping line, get some breakfast, and then head
to... We'll deal with what you want to do within the downtime. So, a week passes as you settle into a new life in the fishing port of Saltmarsh. Several of the townsfolk now greet you with a friendly smile and a wave as you go about your business. Your faces are becoming recognised after the Battle of the Birds, as people are starting to call it. News reaches the town of further attacks by the Sea Princes against Imperial shipping, with reports of several abductions. Sailors bring rumours of a terrible murder in the Styes, the once notable but now decaying port town in Tinamore Reef, far to the east. But this news is all too far off for the townsfolk of Saltmarsh to worry about too much. So, we're going to deal with a week of downtime now. I did ask you to have a think about what you wanted to do. Who wants to go first? You can go and see Wildak during that, or do other things as well as what you were planning.
Where is it on the World Amble site? What do we click on?
Bear with me one sec. I'll drop another link in.
Always one that doesn't do the bloody homework, isn't there?
So it was somewhere, but was it in the Discord that you linked it?
No, it was in chat, but I'll link it in a second if you give me a sec.
Roger. Sorry. I'm sure you linked it in Discord.
I may well have done, but I'm going to put it in Discord again.
Roger.
Right, so who wants to go first?
Rich?
Yeah, I'll think about it. I would like to go to the Temple of Phokan, is it?
Rokan, yeah.
Rokan, the sea
Mm-hmm.
and offer my services to the temple as a healer for sailors. To anybody who injured whilst
Okay.
on the sea.
Okay, can you roll 1d10 for me, please?
Roger. Roger that. Roger.
Okay, you spend your week helping several sailors come in with various injuries from aboard ship. A couple come in from the fishing fleet as well, where they've had accidents. You also help minister to the flock as they come in with various problems and issues to the church. You, over the course of the week, your status within the Church of Procan rises. Word within the church of your help is being spread. If you ever come across a Church of Procan again, there is a small chance that they may recognise your name.
Cool.
Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Apart from visiting Wildak Mithinson, no.
Okay, well, you visit Wildak. He's only in town for a couple more days before he moves on. And his travelling roadshow moves on to other places. What are you going to do whilst you're there?
I want to bring the flute to him.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you show him the flute. So, Mr. Mulweth, this is a really interesting object you've brought to us today. Tell us a little bit about it and how you came across it.
Well, Wildak. May I call you Wildak? I found this flute in the lair of a sea hag. It seems she...
A sea hag, everyone!
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
It seems she collected it from the previous owner, and I'm wondering if you could help me find out its original owner.
Well, as you can see here on the mouthpiece, it is inscribed with the initials NR. Does that ring any bells with you?
I'm thinking it does, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, unfortunately, I can't help you find the owner. It's a very fine flute. It was made in Keymouth, probably at the Telvanta Academy.
At the what?
The Telvanta Academy.
Telvanta? What's that, pray tell?
Just bear with me 1 second. The Telvanta, it's a prestigious school of the performing arts in the capital city of the empire.
Wow. Interesting. Maybe I should pay it a visit. Thank you very much, Mr. Mithinson.
Thank you. Do come again.
I might. I was thinking that.
Anything else you'd like to do in your week of downtime, Rodri?
No, that's it. Apart from offer my healing services and help the temple.
Okay.
No, I'm done.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay, Kat.
So I am going to spend my week doing research, primarily on the Green Hand, Zolek, the Coven, the Pure of Pretrins? Sorry, I'm not saying that right. And then something about a rhino as well. I want to research the vampire Zolek and figure out his, plot and his story. And
Okay, can you roll 1d10 for me, please?
1d10.
Nice. Bloody nice. Bloody good job.
That was a
That was an
d8.
8, sorry. My bad.
Okay, so the only thing you turn up about rhinoceroses are in an almanac of strange and wondrous creatures written by a traveller to the Southern Isles. He talks about wandering across the Great Plains of the South with the Aloid people, and how they would follow herds of creatures around, and he describes what is basically a rhinoceros. These great beasts that graze upon the Dakari plains. But there's nothing other than that. There's nothing about the rhinoceros that you find.
Okay.
With regards to the Green Hand, you find just a single line reference in a very old book talking about powers of the Fearwood Weald, which is a great forest to the south. Very dark place. It's sometimes called the Green Sea because it's so big. And it references another book. It just mentions the Green Hand as one of the great powers, which is no longer has any influence. It doesn't say anything about them, but it does. It has a footnote telling you that where the Green Hand was referenced from another book. You find that book in the council chambers, but the page it refers to has been torn out.
Okay.
With regards to Zolek, you find several rumours talking about the Archduke Aramastus, who lived in a large black keep in the Fearwood Weald. It tells the story which you already know, the tragic tale. His whereabouts are generally thought to be unknown. It's generally agreed he was brought back to a great temple to Pholtus, but there all trail of him ends. There are several references to him drinking blood. And in his youth, before he made his deal with the beasts from the far realms, if the stories are to be believed, he wandered quite extensively and was apparently at one point quite close to the druids of the old faith.
Okay. And what about I can't remember what you said, sorry, it was like pure of something.
The Pearl of Putrescence.
Can't even say
I
it.
think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just bear with me a second. You don't find anything in the council library or Wildak's library before he moves on. But you go and see Kaladek, the sage, in his tower. And he allows you to look at a few of his books. And you do find reference to something called the Pearl of Putrescence. It's referenced as being as white as snow and as hard as iron, and giving off a faint purple light. And the other thing is that it was apparently created by a powerful collective of witches in the Fearwood Weald.
Sorry, can you say that last bit again?
Yeah, it was the Pearl of Putrescence was created by a powerful coven from the Fearwood Weald.
Okay.
It doesn't tell you what the pearl does, what it's for, why it was created, or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Brilliant. Yeah, that's it, thank you.
who's next? We've got Tiberius and Atticus.
Mind? Whatever.
I'll go next. I'm gonna head into the market and see if I can see like a general store.
Yeah, there's a few in the market there. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start inquiring about what Saltmarsh is known for, goods-wise and trade-wise.
Okay, so obviously fish is a big thing. Also, there's a local beer called Marsh Porter, which is made from a local variety of hops called marsh hops, which only grow in swampy lands.
Where about? I asked her where the brewery is.
Well, most of the taverns have their own breweries, but most of the hops are grown in the swamp to the north and the northwest of the town.
I asked her what's regarded as like the purest breed of that particular type of here? Who's known in the area for like being the best maker of it?
Well, Hannah's pretty good. But she also tells you that Lancus, although he doesn't spend as much time brewing now, Lancus Currid at the Wicker Goat used to brew that sort of ale as well. You also discover that around about 15 years ago, a rich seam of silver was found in the Takana Bluffs in a mine, a few days' travel to the north. A group of dwarves came into the town, the Copperlock Mining Company. They came from Coldwell's Hold, many miles to the west, but they had a writ granted to them. And they went into this mine, which had previously been used to mine iron, and had been closed for many years, but they found a rich seam of silver. And the mine has since been expanded, and the Miners' Guild now has a presence in the town. In fact, the leader, Manistrad, you've met, she was the red-haired dwarf.
Right.
Because the money now flowing into town from the mine is quite considerable, and the future for the town looks quite bright because of this new find.
Okay. So I'm going to spend this week then. I'm going to speak to Heather and start inquiring if she can increase her capacity of making beer.
To Hannah,
I'm
you
gonna
mean?
investigate the cost of getting a couple of carts and horses and wagoners.
Okay.
And I'm also going to go and see that woman at the council chambers, the dwarf. And I'm
Okay.
going to speak to her about her distribution.
Okay.
routes
Can you make a
and
charisma check for me as well, please?
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay.
Charisma.
Okay, isn't there?
And I'm going to, so I'm going to ask them about their distribution and see if while they're distributing their silver and perhaps offer to be their transport for moving the silver into the cities and taking a cut.
Okay. So before you do that, you find out something else as well during your inquiries. You find out that there's a new merchant set up in town about 12 months ago. A trade delegation led by a Captain Zendros from a very far off land called Farbarrow. And they are looking to trade food and goods for their homeland as well.
Barbara. Just got that on my head.
Yeah, I'm going to go and visit them as well and see what their needs are and see if there's any way I can.
Okay. Well, first of all, you talk to Hannah. She's very busy at the moment. She says she would need to take on extra staff to increase her capacity. But if you're interested, she's particularly keen, actually. She kind of pushes on you. She'd love to get her claw wine, which you can only find at the Snapping Line in Saltmarsh. She'd like that. She's interested in seeing if there's a market for that.
Yeah, I can take some and we can see what happens.
You make some inquiries at the lumber yards, which are owned by Gellin, about getting a wagon and a team together. I'll have to look up the costs for you, mate. But yeah, you can get some. But start putting basic costs together for that sort of thing.
Okay. Nice.
So a couple of quick role plays. You're going to see Manistrad. So what did you want to talk to Manistrad about?
Milady.
Oh, hello there, Atticus. It's good to see you.
I'm here on business. I caught wind of the stroke of luck your mining company had with coming to find that silver seam. I've come here to talk distribution. I sit down, put my feet on the table.
Well, I wouldn't say it was luck. We have a nose. Us dwarves have a nose for this kind of thing. But
And that may be of a benefit to you and me both.
I mean, the Copperlocks Mining Company has full ownership of anything produced from the mine.
Yeah, of course. But how far and wide are you getting it?
We're currently shipping it down to Keymouth and back to Calder's Hold.
There's a lot more of the Azure Sea than that.
There is, but they're the big markets for it. Do you have something else in mind?
Yeah. I might be able to procure some ships. How about if you decided to go a little bit further north instead of southeast?
Well, there aren't many civilized places much further north.
Doesn't mean they don't value silver.
Well, I'll have a think about it. But at the
Yeah.
moment, we all our output is accounted for.
Well, if it increases or you need to move something, let me know.
I will. Okay, and you also head down to the quartermasters of Farbarrow. It's a building on the west side of the Kingfisher River. It's just bear with me 1 second. It's a stone and wood building set apart from others. There doesn't appear to be many people around there, but there is a red-haired and horned tiefling who calls herself Captain Zendros. And she seems to be the main representative of the trade delegation.
Hello.
Ah, hello, my friend. How can I help you?
I hear you may be in need of some help. Trading.
Yes, we are looking for fish and goods to send back to my homeland.
How about if someone saved you the trouble, someone who knew the local prices and the local people went out and got that something for you? Maybe a slice of the action?
Well, we are always prepared to offer a fair price for any goods.
Okay, I'll start asking her what she needs and take out a ledger.
Okay, she wants mainly food.
Fish?
Yeah, she tells you that Farbarrow relies on imports for most of its goods. She also she slightly nervously asks if you would be willing to ship weapons as well.
Of course. What do you need?
Oh, swords and the like.
Just a general mix. Swords, throwing axes, knives, shields.
Yes, anything sharp.
Okay.
It's quite unnerving talking to her. Her eyes are completely free of pupils and sclera. They glow with a slight orange light. And she has an unnerving habit of raising her tail so it appears to be pointing directly at you when she talks to you.
Okay. Is there anything else you want? I'd kind of like to get out of here and get started.
If you can provide the goods, we will pay.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Okay, can you roll a d10 for me, please, Mark?
Marketing.
7. Okay. Right. That just leaves Tiberius.
Yeah, I'll go and try and procure that stuff anyway and get it to her, and I'll do a 5% markup for myself.
Okay, well, like a week isn't really long enough to get anything firm in place. What are you telling people when you're looking for goods and stuff? Are you telling them who you're buying them for, or are you just...
No. I'm
Okay.
just, unless they ask questions, I'm not answering anything. If they ask, I'm just give.
Okay, and what about the weapons? Are you trying to source weapons? And if so, where from?
I just say I'm a friend of the captain.
Which captain? There's many captains in town.
Thorn.
Okay. Right, Tiberius.
I am relaxing and recuperating.
Okay.
I'm going to go and see my old mucker, the mercenary.
You can go.
Yeah. And
Hey,
just chew the fat.
Yeah,
go
you
drink
go
with
have a
him,
few
catch
drinks
up.
with him.
I suppose I could do the Watson and make a contact and gain favour with an organisation. His maybe.
Pit fighting.
No, just
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't. He's a bit of a lone wolf. He doesn't really have an organisation as such.
Oh, okay. I'll just go for a drink with him, relax,
Okay.
recuperate, and catch up.
Okay.
Oh,
Cement the relationship.
nice.
Okay, I'm going to give you a point of inspiration that basically because you're relaxing and recovering your energy and all that sort of stuff.
Thank you.
So you can tick that. Right. Just bear with me 1 second, guys.
So it turns
So
about bitching about something does pay off.
Anyway,
First of
you're
all,
gonna
let me give you all a long rest as
Yeah.
you've rested over the...
You tight bastards.
Mother.
GM's on my side. I'm the golden boy.
get his butt, and then we can carry on playing.
Right.
So I've got quite a few pointers to Keymouth. I don't know if anybody else has.
Well, just so you're aware, Dave, Keymouth is the large city at the top of the Keylands. So a lot of the barley and wheat and so on that you grew and your family and the community grew that you grew up in, a lot of it went into the city there. You've probably been there once or twice. Right, what were we doing?
Yeah, because my character's got a few pointers to go to Keymouth if we ever run out of shit to do.
Right, I'll be with you in a minute.
I'm sure I've got a bit of
Don't
business
look at the
in
fucking
Keene
map.
as
Where the
well.
fucking hell is Keymouth? Image ports, image
It's
of
like the main
Western
port, isn't it?
Common Lands.
It's the capital of the Empire. It's not in the Common Lands, it's in the Empire.
Okay.
You need to look at the world map to see it. I think it's...
Roger.
Um,
No,
I
we
think
don't.
that's the
Alright.
closest port to me.
so,
That's not.
just over a week passes. How do I set that as the...
What the fucking hell is Keymouth? Seen some? Oh yeah, got you. So it's a long way back
So
south, past my
70.
hometown.
Do you find something funny when I mention the name?
Roger.
Or what are we, Mowed?
I got you.
There we go.
That's Saltmarsh, past Seaton. Yeah. So I've got an adventure time back to Keymouth. I've got a couple actually, because I could sell that sword for
Got
1,000.
some ties to Bitterbloom Wood. which is to the west.
Okay, yeah. Bitter Bloom Wood.
So,
Yes, I mean,
it's Moon Day, the 17th of Flock time. You're
Flock it.
sitting in the snapping line, talking about what you've been up to for the last 8 days. And it's an overcast morning, and a man walks up to the table you're all seated at. You look up and see that it is Skerrin, who you remember first saw briefly outside the mansion of Gellan Primewater the day you arrived.
He's Anders's man.
He is, yes. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Go on.
He nods slightly. Good
Hello?
to see you all so well again, and I haven't had the opportunity to give you my personal thanks for the good deed you have done the town since you arrived here.
I believe that's third good deed.
He raises an eyebrow at you.
I'll just smile at him.
Regardless, my master has asked me to come and find you. There is a meeting at the council house going on, and the council would like to talk to you.
Should be interesting.
I'm not sure what it's about, but I believe a possible job may be on offer.
When?
Well, they're meeting all day today, so any time you can see your way there today would be fine. I believe it's to do with what you found in the old mansion house to the east of town.
Ah.
Smugglers or something, Mr. Solmore was saying.
Business is business. We'll finish our breakfast and be right over.
Right, I'll tell
yes.
them. What did you find down there?
That's for the council's ears only.
Oh, of course, of course.
But they were not nice people. They were definitely not nice people. There were some very strange and dark secrets down there.
For the council's ears only.
Of course, of course. Well, I will go and tell my master that you will deign to come and see him at some point during the day. Thank you, and I'm sorry to disturb your breakfast.
Okay, you can pay for it.
We don't pay for our breakfast. How various.
Right, yes.
They already are.
That'll be all.
He gets an inspiration point.
As you were.
He gets one inspiration point, and he thinks he owns the fucking town now, look.
Thanks, he's going to get a proper gangster walk on now.
Roll my eyes at it.
Proper fucking Vin Diesel. I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
3 foot nothing. Fucking shrimp.
For those 10 seconds, I'm free.
Time upon us is ready for the smugglers to come back into town.
Go see what the council wants then. Chippy chop,
Yeah.
chop, chop.
Okay.
Nothing else on the agenda.
There's nothing else, is there, that we've got to do, so let's head down there and have a look.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head into the council building. The guard on the doorway tells you that the council is currently in session, not to be disturbed.
I'll just push my way past him.
He places a hand on your chest. He leans down and places a hand on your chest.
I'll use an acrobatics roll to dodge it, if I may, Neil.
Excuse me, sorry.
Okay.
I think we're expected.
Okay, he grabs you by your armour as you try and duck past him.
You fucking
Let me go! Kicking his legs.
I'll place my hand on the guard's hand and say, "The council has requested our presence. May you let us in?"
Who may I? And then he suddenly looks at you and goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realise it was you. Just let me go and check."
Yeah, well, you better put me fucking down first.
You're doing your job and you're doing it well.
Because I'm not taking this.
Okay.
I'll just grab
Get
you by
him
the
out.
ear, Tiberius.
Someone keep that dog under control.
Okay, the guard comes
Come here,
back.
mate, make it
I'm so sorry about earlier. Yes, please, you may go in.
I'll just give him a nod as we walk past and
Okay.
click Tiberius round the ear.
I'm giving glowy yellow eyes.
Oh my god.
Okay, you walk in past
Doesn't
the
intimidate anyone.
past the reception desk. The doors to the main council room are closed. There's a couple of guards outside, but they nod at you and one of them opens the door. And as he does so, you can see that the large chamber is empty, apart from the 5 council members who are all sat up on stage. They've arranged the chairs in a circle and they're all deep in conversation.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Apologies for the interruption, but I believe you requested us.
Gellan stands up, leaning on his cane. Ah, my friends, come in. It's great to see you again. Come in, make yourselves comfortable. We'll get some tea and sandwiches brought in. How are you? How have you been this last week?
Busy.
See, we're proactive.
You've met everyone already, I think. Eliander, Manistrad, Ida, and Anders.
Yes, we met briefly at the council meeting outside.
Can we please forget the formalities and get to the point?
Yeah. Oh, you haven't changed, Tiberius? Of course. Yes, absolutely. So, well, first of all, we'd like to thank you once again for helping to clear out the old mansion house.
Formality.
I'll just give
Tiberius.
Tiberius.
Someone got out of bed the wrong side.
Continue.
So obviously we were all very concerned about the smuggling base you found there. And we've all been discussing it and we're agreed there's still more to be done. We think the operation that you uncovered would require a seagoing vessel of some sort. And of course, you found the various notes and so on that indicated that there may be some kind of smuggling vessel in operation in the area. So, obviously this vessel's still at large. We would like it captured.
Right.
I assume you want us to do that.
Well, you've proven yourselves to be resourceful, clever, and handy with the old blade and pistol, if I may say so, my friends. So, yes, and of course we'd be willing to pay for your service.
What's the job pay?
We're prepared to offer a reward of 400 silver pieces.
For the capture of the vessel.
Is that each?
No, unfortunately, we're not made of money, my friend.
10 gold each.
Do you know
For
the
taking out.
vessel?
Huh?
Do you know the location of the vessel?
Yeah, which is 10 gold each.
We don't know the location of the vessel, but we do know that you found a signaling code.
And silver to a gold.
And tonight is the first night of the when both Luna and Selene are both at their darkest.
Silver. It's 40 gold.
Tonight?
Divided by 4 is 10 gold.
But, you need to know where you have to signal from. We don't know this. Signaling is useless unless you know where you're signaling from.
You're absolutely right. So we think there's 2 options. One, Eliander has instructed some of the guard boats to patrol, and they will report as soon as they see anything unusual. The other option, and it's a bit more of a long shot, I guess, is they have to have been signaling from somewhere. We figured they were signaling from their own base. Under the in the caves under the mansion.
Where was the ship last
I
seen?
guess.
No one's seen the ship.
What was the ship called? Sorry.
We don't know. No one's seen it. We just know that there must be a large vessel carrying the contraband.
How long did it take to get to the mansion last time?
About 2-3 hour walk.
Well, they know the caves are compromised because we found them.
They haven't had any contact with them. So we signal. So we signal the smuggler vessel using the codes that we've got.
Yeah.
And it comes to the mansion and we capture it.
Sounds good.
Is that about the short and long of it?
I think, Rodri, you've just hit the nail on the head, old boy.
We don't know for certain, but we're guessing that it's a risk, we admit, but if the vessel is unaware that the smugglers in the caves have been compromised, then they will return during the dark of the moons. The various signals will be given. And then either the vessel will approach you or you'll approach the vessel.
These smugglers, it's not just a smuggling enterprise. That book that we found on the leader of the smugglers hints to much darker purposes. This is something you should pursue, definitely.
What book's this?
He talked of dark gods.
Just so you're aware, Rodri, you found that book on the alchemist's lab, not with the smugglers.
God damn it! Sorry. I thought I found that. Yeah.
Which book are you talking about? The one...
It was the ooze.
Oh, no, sorry, you're right, yeah. That was with it. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was getting confused with the books. Too many books.
There are a lot of books.
Never enough.
Yes. This organisation should be stopped.
Well, look, we could, if you're up for it, we'd lend you a boat and a couple of guards for crew.
Where's the best place for the
and then we populate the area where they'd normally land. We signal them in. When they come and land, we have people stationed in the dim light as if we're ready to unload, and then we jump them.
It sounds like you're on the case, Atticus.
See, I told you they were the right people.
Doesn't look like there's much time left.
Galen, it was me that suggested these fine people.
Who was that? Who said
That's
that?
Anders.
Listen, you fight amongst yourselves for who did what and whatever. We will capture these people.
Well, that's just dandy. Fantastic. Here's the tea. The door opens and a little old woman, doddery old woman, comes in. She's kind of got a slightly hunched back and a black and white pinafore on. She's kind of shaking. The cups are rattling as she shakes as she walks forwards. She's got like a pot of tea and some sandwiches and things on.
Oh, bless.
cliche British nanny?
Right. Let's fucking do this.
We've got to get going.
Yeah, I'll take a sip of tea before we go.
Okay.
So. Whoa!
What? I didn't mean to. I hit the wrong button. Never mind.
Oh, did we just level up?
No.
Brilliant.
What? We leveled up?
Sorry, let me reset the time. There we go. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
So we've got to signal the smuggling vessel and capture it.
He was good if it did that.
We've got some guard boats on the standby. And we've got to go to the caves under the mansion to do the signalling.
Yeah, let's get it done.
What are all the handouts to do with that shit? Oh.
Just signal every night.
Yeah, what were the handouts to do with Saltmarsh relics? Town meeting.
Do I have it on?
Which handouts are you talking about?
There was that picture of the moon, safe, not safe.
I've got safe, negative, ready, and approach.
Thank you.
Is that the one you're on about?
Yeah. So the second one is safe. So it's
safe. Is it safe? Is the first one. Safe is the second reply.
Yeah.
You've got a negative reply already and approach.
Oh, ready and approach. Yeah, dash.
Yeah, but there's got to be an order. Right, okay. Well, we've got the code, so
I guess you signal safe first, and then wait for a response, and then signal ready and
Yeah.
approach.
Okay. If not, maybe we should have a fast boat, a cutter or something that we can catch whatever it is and hunt it down
We've
if it
got
decides to run.
ride a boat. We don't know what sort it is. We can at least give chase.
some guard boats ready.
We need fast skimmers to catch it or something.
We've got some guard boats ready to patrol and report
We need the fastest boat in the
on
harbour.
standby. Yeah. Maybe Atticus would know what the best.
And we'll use the council's influence for us to requisition it for our purposes.
As I can't. I would like to pray to Pelor to help us, but I don't think his domain is the sea. I don't mind that thing.
Should we get going?
Yes, Atticus, that is a good
You do as you see fit. But there's a small boat down by my personal dock with a couple of guards who can take you out to the smuggling caves if that's what you want to do.
Yes, that
That
would
sounds
be
like an idea. And then if they can go offshore a bit and find somewhere to hide in the nearby shoreline.
I am entirely following your lead on this, Atticus. You are a man of the sea. I just want to stop these people.
Head out and go down to the docks.
Okay. The council members nod their thanks to you for accepting the mission, and you head off down to the docks near Gellen's house, and there is a small fishing boat there with 2 guards in it, a 4 pairs of oars, and a single sail.
So who's got that lantern from the guy that we found?
Me.
Brilliant. So I guess we're looking at that parchment with code. If they flash us, we're doing safe, and then they flash us again to inquire, and then we're doing ready and approach.
Let's get there first.
Wicked.
Okay. So are you just heading straight out there then?
Yeah. So are the guards coming with us, or are they?
Yeah, they'll sell the boat for you. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
We'll head to the thing, yeah.
So you take the boat out from the port, sail it around the docks. They row it out for a little way before hoisting the sail up and catching the wind. And you set off to the east, past the Leap, past Crabber's Cove. You'll feel a slight chill as the boat sails past the houses on Crabber's Cove.
Knowing what's underneath.
And you head out. It takes a couple of hours to get there, but you remember, because Atticus sailed the boat back from the smuggling cave, you do locate the cave where you found the smugglers.
Get in, pull the boat up,
Okay.
dash the boat somewhere behind some boxes or something.
Okay, I mean, it looks pretty much as you left it. The bodies are still there. They don't appear to have been disturbed at all.
Move the bodies. We'll move those out of the way. Make it look as normal as possible.
Okay. Well, by the time you get there, it's early afternoon. The sun is still high in the sky.
So we've got to set up.
So what preparations are you going to make?
Right, so see if there's any nets. Get some grappling hooks. Have a search around, see if we can find any grappling hooks.
Okay, there are a few nets. Yeah. Make a investigation check for me. Okay, yeah, you find 2 grappling hooks.
Are there any barrels of brandy still around?
There are, yeah, I think you took 1, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd like to sequester one of those and keep it safe.
Okay, so what do you want me to put it in the party treasure or in your inventory?
Yes, please. Party treasure.
Okay.
Carter,
Yeah.
Yes.
Party.
I think
Yeah.
you need to be ready with that web spell of yours.
That can be arranged.
If the boat seems to be getting away, we need to try and stop it.
Well, I need something to anchor it to, so we're going to need like a beam or something.
So,
Well,
cask
if I
of
remember
brandy.
the cave, it was kind of overarched. So if it comes
was.
close to the shore to unload, then
Yep.
hopefully you should be able to do it to the top or the side of the cave.
Okay.
I'll put a cask of brandy in your inventory, Rodri.
Thank you. I mean, I'm just thinking of Hannah. No questions asked. When you hear away.
Off the bodies, were the bodies any typical type of uniform, or did it look like?
Not really. I mean, there wasn't a uniform. They were just sort of bandit sort of garb. There was the hobgoblins. They were wearing scale mail.
Atticus, have you got the lantern?
Yeah, I've got the lantern here.
Good.
We practice doing the signals now.
Okay, yeah, you practice with signals. I mean, you've used a signalling lantern before during your time in the Navy, and it comes back to you after a few tries.
Okay, cool.
So
I guess if we have ranged weapons ready in case we're engaged.
So the ship would approach and it would ask if it was safe, and then it would say, and then we would reply, yeah, it's safe. Or would we reply, ready and approach?
Well, let's see if they start the conversation, and then we'll know.
What was our first reply with? Is it safe or ready and approach?
Well, let's see, because they might do safe. Question mark.
Yeah, but if they do safe question mark, is our reply yes safe or straight to ready and approach?
Or maybe it'd be one after the other, so you do safe and then ready
Yeah.
to approach.
Yeah, I think once they've done safe, question mark, we do safe.
Yep.
And then after safe, we do ready and approach,
Wicked.
I think.
I'd say
Yeah,
so.
sounds good.
I have got minor illusion. If there's anything that I need to conjure up to make this like a little bit more convincing, but I can't think of anything.
No, true. We've got the lamp.
I think we're ready.
Okay, so you settle down and wait for night to fall.
But yeah, we make sure we're keeping an eye out for the thing, but we're acting as normal, sort of like smugglers would. We're chatting and
Drinking.
we think
Okay.
we're isolated here, so we wouldn't be completely hush quiet.
What about the guards that came with you? Are they just hiding around the back of the cabin somewhere?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
tell them to support us and maybe give them the grappling hooks
Okay.
so
Okay.
we can engage whilst they're grappling.
Yeah, keep them hidden out of view.
Okay. You settle down. It's a bit chilly. The spray of the crashing waves against the entrance to the cave coming in. The afternoon seems to really drag by, but eventually the sun dips down below the horizon, and darkness falls, and you ease into your rolls and just wait to see if anything happens. The night's dark and cold. The only light from the myriad of stars in the pitch black above. The waters of the azure sea, like the stony shore, all seems calm and quiet. Then suddenly, there's a flash of light somewhere out in the darkness of the ocean. It is followed by 3 more shorter flashes. And we will leave the session there for tonight.